ready. Be ready for y'all. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready.
We are live, fellas.
Yeah. What's up? What happened? What's good? What it is, what's happening? You know what it is, man. Wings Whiskey is Sports back again. Glad you decided to join us. Ryan Russell, Dr. Derek Charles.
I don't get like more enthusiasm, like. Ryan's back. Damn. Hey. There we go. Bang.
Dr. Derek Johnson. Christmas return to the Diet Smith. And on 1 and 2, we got George. Don is on IR.
Emergency surgery.
Got toward oh man. For those of you who joined us now, we're going to start the show before we get into the specifics, the meat of the show. No. That's supposed to be necessary. Was it?
You just said meat potatoes.
No.
All right.
Let's get to the meat of the show. All right, go ahead and grab yourself some live. Listen, get like us, man. It will make the show that much more enjoyable. Oh, yeah, wow. Say what? You start off getting the meat on Horse libation, one great cup, raise that one great cup into the air. One time for one time. Where's the enthusiasm right here? Everybody good?
Oh, God.
Today they all started. So before we get into anything else, tonight,
I didn't realize
Let's go. Let's know what he stand. DK Metcalf, greater, over under 63.5 receiving yards. Whole under whole is what you think. No, Batman. No, Batman. No, I think over 63.5. You can't get the Easter fan type of thing. You either go all or you have like 20 yards.
I think if I'm gonna sell out on a receiver, I'm gonna make Colorado big. So I'm gonna sell out on DK. And limit him as much as possible because he got that breaker for him. All right, I'm going. I'm gonna go under 2.
DeAndre Swift. Over or under 9.5 over rushing yard. Seattle. Under.
I got it over.
Well, no,
No.
they don't run over.
Running. All right.
Again, what you said?
Here's my issue, right? I think the Eagles will run the ball, but they don't like DeAndre Swift for some reason. And I think Kenneth Gainwell goes over somehow. Or it'll be like he'll have like 55 and Kenneth Gainwell will have the other 30.
I think he's gonna get over 40.
I'm gonna go under. Tyler Lockett, over under 48.5 receiving yards. Over. I'm gonna go under.
I think he's getting under.
I go under.
Dallas Goddard, over under 40.5. I got the over.
I got
the over.
So you low?
No, you under.
Over.
Okay. Kenneth Walker Jr. over under 48.5 rushing yards.
Under.
No, you're right. Under.
I'm gonna go over. I think the Eagles defense, rushing defense is gotten worse.
Nah, not Kevin Walker.
I feel one. So we go with one.
He go under.
I like the under amount as well. Bet with us or bet against us. Pick your poison. How y'all feel about this game though? Seattle at the Eagles. I mean, Eagles at Seattle in Seattle. A little bit of rain. Jalen Hurts got a little bit of sickness.
I think this
No Geno Smith.
Not good weather.
I think it's a game that he wants back.
I just gotta lose.
I need y'all to understand. That was a bad game.
But do you feel the loss? Do you see the loss, or we know what your heart say? What do your head say?
Yeah. So I think they talent-wise they should beat Seattle, but Jalen Hurts ain't been Jalen Hurts the past couple of weeks. So I think I guess I'm banking on him to like make a mistake. I can't afford to make as many mistakes as y'all are making.
Right.
So like 100%, like this is definitely a chance for y'all to like or lose. So I think Jalen Hurts has a bad game again. That's my prediction.
I don't think that's too bad.
You speak your reason now? Or how do you feel about this game?
I don't know. I think it could go either way, but I'm going with the Eagles because I don't know about Drew Lock. If Gino was playing,
Eagles haven't won in Seattle in the last 14 games.
I know.
But
They played Drew Lock,
right.
and I haven't seen that. I think that they got. I think that the Eagles have trouble. They're going to have some difficulty with the receivers in the secondary, but I think they could ultimately overcome that because I don't think Drew Lock got a big game when it becomes like that.
Eagles with the sneaky fire of their defensive coordinator. They say he's not fired, but all it says he's been fired. You can call it what you want to call it.
I think he goes it up there.
He won't be back next year. Won't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it that way.
I think he can go up there, right?
Big deal or not, good thing or bad thing. Matt Patricia coming in and calling the plays now.
Listen,
How we feel about it?
listen. Hey, the thing is, it's no consistency. Just offense and defense, same way. All year we're saying the same thing. Our coordinator is holding us back, right? So
What you gonna see next? Like
I'm
this
saying
is
the thing, like sometimes
this is late.
So the thing is, it's a thing. He been there all year.
But y'all have been playing like
he's
this
been there
the
all
whole
year
time.
though. Last week, or San Fran. San Fran, they was aggressive in the beginning, right? And just totally stopped. Totally stopped me like this prevent defense bullshit. The last couple
That's the
years, they've been
league. That's the
bullshit.
league.
No,
The league does that dumb.
the Eagles does it more than anybody else. So, yeah, so I'm saying I want to see a change. I'd rather see a change on both sides. Fuck you.
But I mean,
You just want to change for the sake of change.
I mean,
but I think like switching it up at this point, week 15 switching it up is like crazy. I think it seems like a panic move because now you're week 15. You still got 10 wins. You got 2 bad wins or 2 bad losses. But like, you gotta like. I don't know. I feel like it's like you're now like if Patricia comes in and changes like everything, what are y'all doing?
But
Like,
he been there all year.
yeah. So he's not been like
it's not like
game time decision.
But see, this is my thing though. I think
me
personally, I think it was on the wrong side of the ball. I mean, I don't think the defense. I don't think the defense played that bad. It's on the field a lot.
Yeah.
Right. You feel me? And it's a secondary, so it ain't really in the whole defense. I just think it's on the wrong side of the ball. I believe the offense, according to the switch.
So the Eagles are kind of telling us in their mind, this defensive issues were a scheme thing, not a player thing. And do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
You don't think it was a player issue? You don't think the horses just didn't horse?
It's the same place from last year. Shit, they played well last year.
Don't just hum. Say something, Darren.
Yeah. They played well last year.
I guess.
That's it.
Now they wanted to show that he's all right. It was like, yo, go shake the rust off, motherfucker. Design run first play.
That defense, we'll see. That secondary for that secondary.
Yeah, it's
gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting to see.
That be lost the week though. So, I think. Why would you do over and under how many sacks the Eagles did? That would have been a good one.
What is it? You tell me
over under 3.
Well, I think you get 3. I mean, you got Drew Lock.
Over under 3.
Drew Lock is actually pretty mobile, actually.
That's what I said. Over under 3.
I think it'll be a push.
Over.
Yeah, I like
push.
Not 3. Over or under. Oh, give me an
I'm
over.
gonna push. I'm gonna need 3. So I can't.
So you gotta go.
I was gonna say 4.
3.5 or 2.5.
All right, give me 2.5.
Kyle Hall said the defense ain't got the horses in the stable. The offense is loaded.
Right, the bar. The issue is the offense don't have the coordinator to fucking get the horses running. That's the issue. They got the right jockeys.
Well done.
We talk about the stable.
So if you don't got the horses or the jockeys, you fucked up.
You got the horses.
Then you got a bet at that point.
On offense. You got
We talking about defense.
No, it's offense.
He said that the offense is loaded.
He said defense ain't got defense ain't got horses. Offense.
Y'all just
But what I said, I said
no horses.
I said the offense has the horses. Also, they just don't have the jockeys.
I would agree with that analogy more than the defense.
Yeah, you're right. I would too.
So at what point? So you got 2 coordinators you think are
I don't like
that you don't like.
from day one though. Ain't like it just started.
And how much of that?
I ain't just started saying.
How much of that falls on Nick Sirianni? Like, at what point do you just not like him?
Oh, this.
You still like him?
I do like.
You don't blame him.
I do. I mean, I don't really listen. He don't call the calls. He picked the coordinators, so he making decisions. So, as you see right now, he making a change at one. He making a change.
Yeah.
After he said he wasn't going to get paid.
But he did. And hey, it is what it is. You got to make decisions. He making a good. He making. We don't know if it's good or bad. We don't know yet. He making a decision. So if defense starts playing well, it's a genius fucking decision.
And
if they don't,
any chance that decision came from higher up.
Hey,
I mean, just thoughts on it. Like it's a fair question.
I think
when you have a coach that goes on,
I think yes,
in
because I think
says we're not making it.
Jesus. It's like the third play of the game.
Equipment manager need to do his job
Quickly.
That happened.
when your coach in his press conferences, we're not making any changes, and then ultimately you make a change. It's a fair question where that change came from. So I'm asking you.
I think this is panic mode. It was definitely like.
well, yeah.
How so you think
This is a win that like we gave. Oh my god.
How do you catch that?
We gave you the weapons. We did it is. Like I didn't win that.
Right.
Right. So Is it from up top? Yeah.
Oh, he hurt?
Who that?
Nah, he just took a shot. I said that was wild.
It was
He
in hospital.
should have let that shit go. That wasn't that bad. I thought he got hit.
All these like see, this one trying to these dump like all these.
That was a good play with the defense, though. You attacked the man out
They
there.
call it fucking suck, man.
We call it fucking such. You already had it first.
I said, but this I've been saying this since
You
we
said-
what I
you
said
all
at
said,
the start.
yeah, we
Like
said it looks different. It looks like a different team.
absolutely. Like no RPO, nothing. Like they ain't doing shit that made them good.
Eagles lose. Let's say it's by chance, by happenstance. Not saying it's going to happen. Eagles lose. We hit you hit the button.
Oh, you definitely feel me.
You hit the button.
Objectively, but the thing is, you still got. I think you got that
That's it. Next game.
I think,
You hit the panic button, George.
Yes,
You hit the button.
yes,
You booping it.
yes.
Okay.
you have to hope the players don't, because you do
And- and that's gonna-
you have 3 easy games
But they
in
already,
theory to clean up.
but they already beat you.
Yeah,
They all beat you.
but you would hope that your team wouldn't do that, because you got three wins that you can knock out right away
Shit.
Let's
if
flip,
you play right.
let us flip that question, right? Let's say Eagles win all 3 games, right? All 4 games, right? Against teams that we've already considered are too. How much confidence do you have based on just winning those 4
Hey,
games?
it depends what you
Knowing
win.
what happened the prior 2 weeks.
It don't matter. It's when you win.
I hear you. I'm saying it's even for
I
that.
want to make that you win that. Then you got more. Then you more confident. Then you play better. Really?
I think you got to figure out, like, it would be. I think that it comes down to how you won those games. Like, how did you win
If
those
it's a nail biter, then I'm in.
against the Giants twice when you're racing in the real guys?
You talking about Danny DeVito?
If you don't have it, like, give y'all hell, then that's weird. Right? Like, now I'm not super confident in that. With a big one.
But no, if we go out and dominate the way San Fran looking right now, I feel confident.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The thing is, because we're confident, we're going into the playoffs on a high note. You
Yeah.
feel me? When we go in there and stumbling, yeah, it's going to be a problem.
I feel you.
No matter who you play. Yeah, it is. Anybody.
All right.
I don't understand why this Mark Smith like that.
Let's take a quick break from the NFL right now. You know where I want to go right now. I want to go to the NBA. I'm going to talk about Draymond Green. I want to talk about low down dirty.
No.
Draymond Green.
Draymond should have played in the 70s and 80s.
The greatest.
Right. They didn't even say nothing about it.
Not one bit.
Billy and Ben and all them.
Like, thank God he's on our team.
So let me throw this question. Because I have fundamental issues with any suspension that you really would get. Right? Especially when there's precedent. No matter how good, bad, or dirty a player you might think Draymond is, I'm not saying he isn't. That ain't the argument. I'm saying there's precedent. There's previous players that were just as dirty, if not dirtier, and it was an indefinite suspension.
But that goes back there.
Rasheed Wallace,
Back in the day.
Ben Wallace,
Early 2000s.
So what's different in that regard though? What's different in that regard?
The league is different.
It's evolved into being, but
I say the league is
better.
different.
It's a non-conversational sport at this point. Like, you can't be like that. So and we forget that Draymond went on a 5-city nut kicking tour. And like, he was like, he's running amok. He's running amok,
Oh shit.
doing wild shit. Like he's like, there's no reason to do this.
Chuck the ball out in the circle.
Like, as soon as he came back, it's crazy.
I think, but he's not the only one that has thrown punches, right?
I just came back with suspension. The very next day, I slammed him up. Like, what are you talking about?
You know what? I did learn.
Like 3 weeks later.
I learned I gotta make it look like a villain. I was like, yo, who's out of control? It was just 3 weeks later, bro.
And I sent him off my teammate. Like,
Sure did.
Sure did. That wasn't for the public.
I'm damn sure Frank released hook it off. Hard foul and Frank.
I knew he could sit behind who it is. My team, your team.
My issue
You feel me? It don't matter who it is.
He's a problem. He's an absolute problem.
He don't need to. He knows exactly what he's doing.
That's for the league. That's the point for the league.
Like,
We tried. When we kick him out, like, we gave him every shot. We gave him everything.
I don't think they keep very much.
They should have.
You think they should have kicked him out completely?
Oh no, I'm talking about Jalen Hurts.
Everybody think the suspension was too lenient. You think he should have?
I think the suspension definitely is right. What do you think that's yourself?
Why? I don't
It's
think
wild.
That's
Brian basketball.
It is basketball.
It's not.
I think basketball is
I don't appreciate it.
I think it's not.
Why? Because it's not basketball. So you only need to play defense. Because back in the day, even in our day, when that stuff did happen, they played defense. But that's not. That's what. He's I just feel the most.
I said, you want to
You're a
get
joker.
It's not.
What?
You're a joker head. He's not the only
Yeah,
dirty player.
But he's like,
He's the face. He's the face of dirty players.
Great.
You talking about from
White.
yeah, from
Yeah. Those two things. Great. Absolutely.
Knee.
If he hit, he got it.
So everybody's good with in-depth.
Yeah.
Come groveling back to us when you're ready.
Wow. Especially after you knocked the team out year before. Then you just choked the man and came off the screen and sucked down. You got
I do. Probably one of the people that enjoy about basketball.
Like
oh, shit.
It didn't matter. All right, let me go to this question. Let's jump back to the NBA. I mean, to a question that you tell them how you feel about it. Watching the last couple of weeks, right? Let's not have the people we talk about week in, week out. Let's talk about somebody different, right? If I throw you name that, you tell me which team is the most dangerous going into the playoffs. Now forget about the record, right? Just what you see, how they play, which team is the most dangerous. So I'm gonna give you the Bills. I'm gonna give you the St. Louis Rams, LA Galaxy, right? I'll give you Miami Dolphins, right? And I will also give you. Now I'm just good. Who's the most dangerous? Which team would you not want to face the most?
Buffalo. Absolutely Buffalo. They listen, they Brown.
That's crazy.
Well, listen, I'll say Buffalo, if you don't know what you're getting, you can either get 30-point ass whooping, or you get the Josh Allen football. The thing is, the way they play, he played pretty damn well. Miami, I think Miami is not good.
I feel like Miami's consistent. I don't think
I don't think they fall. Playoff is different.
It is. But I think Miami is consistent. They play better. They do. They're physical.
The Rams.
I don't see I know that but I wouldn't be worried about
Buffalo is a team that we ran them off. We ran Buffalo off. You said they ain't gonna make it play all the way. We ran them off.
Rid them all? That's crazy. He said he gave us the game, and still, like,
Yeah.
like you said, and guess what? He came in the rock, and he
Still rocking with him.
beat ass.
He's still rocking.
What about you, Ryan?
I know. I'm saying this. I think it's the Dolphins. I mean, just as I said, they play a consistent game. And they play their game, and they play it well. And they always work no, but they don't really like they play to their strengths, and it's not working for like their strengths aren't a good matchup. Yeah, like they're not good for everybody. So like if I see that coming in, like fucking hit a lot, like what the fuck am I doing with that? Like I like it's a lot. And two can move a little bit. Like I don't know. I'd be more worried about that.
I think Miami is the team to be worried about. I think honestly, again, I might be biased, but I think we lost one in Buffalo one. We've been able to stop the run game. We just haven't stopped the run game all season, and we just had a bad game. But I just said,
Huh?
I don't think Buffalo is good. I don't feel like if we play Buffalo again, I don't think that.
But that's not what we're talking about. You said y'all lost more than they won.
Yeah, I believe that. I think that if you get out of the league, you get out of the league. I think we miss bad tackles. But I feel like this, the way that we play defense, the way that we play defense is not something that we do every game. I think that defense they beat us. Like I go, they beat us.
When you say y'all lost, it's more than they won. You said we lost the game. No, it was about the half.
Yeah, that's right. But I think Miami is.
No, this was about that. And that really are certain trouble. Back to it.
Talking about Miami. I just said Miami is the team. That's what you worried about.
Not that analysis.
Well, I didn't say.
I didn't supposed to speak on why Miami is.
I just said because they the team. To me, I think they got the run game. They got the speed. They got the run game. Worried about the defense is not like faltered. Like they've been pretty consistent across the board as far as their offense and their even in their offense. They haven't had the speed that Buffalo has had and the Cowboys have had. Like both the Cowboys, I'm saying all the us at Buffalo have been inconsistent. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's inconsistent. I think they've been inconsistent. I think
Did they lose like Tennessee in like week 2? They lost to like a bad.
I'm not saying I'm talking like the level of inconsistency. They haven't been as inconsistent as. No, I'm just saying they haven't been as inconsistent as you have been.
Okay. Lost to the Eagles 31-17. Kansas City 31-14. So they lost to the good team. So that's another thing.
So like my thing is like I just think like they're people to watch out for. Like I don't think it's sweet. I really don't think it's sweet. Like Buffalo, like this point, you don't know what they're going to get. Like I'd rather play the team I know what I'm going to get rather than the team I know consistently going like. I know what's going. I know what's happening. So I'm gonna go Miami. Oh Jesus.
I think they have the most. I would say, and this is not saying anything every year, but if you ask me what makes the Miami, I think they have a quarterback coach that is probably better than the other two teams in the league. Right? And in terms of like, there's a lot of flaws. I mean, get it. I really get it. Like Matthew Stafford is consistent when he plays well. You know what I'm saying? Sean McGowan, Sean McVay, Mike Daniel, and Sean McBurney, who all take Sean McVay. right? I think that's what we're playing on that. So just basically those two things, with that sway anybody's opinion. You still got Aaron Donald on defense. Brandon defense is playing well. You got Puka Chuba, you got Cooper Cup, you got Kyrie Williams, who's showing to be one of the top backs in the league. The offensive line is healthy finally. Like with that change, with that sway anybody's opinion.
Miami would destroy the Rams. Miami, I think if Buffalo played the same, if Buffalo played Eagles again, I don't think they would be worse. I think they would beat the Eagles. I think they would be worse than when they did. They almost beat the Eagles. They almost beat the Eagles. I think they would be worse. I don't think Buffalo. I don't think they are that bad. I think the defense is like they're one of the top defenses. I do that. They don't even blitz to the quarterback. So I think the defense is like that. But that offense is super suspect. I agree about them there.
You think the offense led by Josh Allen with Stephon Diggs is super
Stephon
That's the word. That's the phrase you want to. How many times Josh throw the ball? Like exactly.
Turning game is part of the offense.
I don't disagree with you. He can run it. He's more dangerous than Randall. And honestly, when he gets to the playoffs, he will have to run. If he passes in the playoffs, he's going to give you a run. I know he's going to give you a run. That's why I would play them before I play my game. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah. Because two of them are
Did you officially? Is this an official verse? No. Somebody actually changed everything. Yeah. George, mark this time that we got our first change.
We get Dallas. We go there. We go here. Rashard Mendenhall, undiagnosed. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, went on the Twitter Rashard Mendenhall went on Twitter and consisted of things such as, I wish these average as white Caucasians, shall we say, would stop adding on Twitter about who's good and who isn't, right? And I wish we could just line up and do all versus all black. So people have a little bit of fun with it. We're going to put together the all Caucasian team. Really easy with there. So we're going to put together the all Caucasian team that's going to face off against the wild stuff. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's have some fun. We'll try. I think you're correct though. I think Kelsey. We're not doing like we want to do. I don't know if we always go.
We got two tackles, one guard.
We got a guard.
We got one guard.
We got guards.
Current play.
Oh no,
Yes, we got guards.
Kelsey still playing?
No. So we got guards.
We got a center.
Well, I do agree. We don't have no center, but
I want to think about that.
we got to think about the center.
But let's go to all Caucasian teams. I think this is more fun.
Offensive, defense.
The minute we hit the secondary, it's a
all
wrap.
time we're playing right now.
Just right now.
We're not playing right now.
Currently playing right now. Who's our quarterback? We're doing all Caucasian teams. Who's our quarterback? Now we got options here.
Corner or quarter?
Quarterback. We got options. We got options. We got Josh Allen. We got a Pat A-Rod.
I would say A-Rod.
He's not healthy though.
All right, so we got like active, like
I'm asking.
guard.
Let's put criteria. Are we saying active? Let's just go playing in the league right now.
Playing
Playing in the league right now. And let's say if they're injured, we're going to act as if they're healthy.
All right.
Let's do it that way.
All right.
Aaron Rodgers.
Don't worry about it.
Burrows.
I'm going.
Joe Thorough,
Joe Burrow is a good argument.
I'm going on Aaron Rodgers.
Josh Allen,
No.
No,
I don't
No,
vote
but I would argue with A-Rod.
I think I would go Joe Burrow.
I like Joe
All
Burrow
right,
too.
go Joe Burrow.
You-
There's your
You go
quarterback.
Joe Burrow.
There's your QB.
You go Joe Burrow. Oh, you got Joe Burrow.
Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, running back, absolutely. I don't think that's
Yep, Christian McCaffrey, running back.
consensus.
Yes, consensus.
Okay.
You sit
How'd you say
Okay,
full,
yeah,
right?
you said-
Over the bull, Coop not playing at running back. Nah, yeah.
I think cool.
That's
I said, yeah, like 7 years ago.
You
said-
All right,
All
go
right,
ahead.
so now we gotta go. I think we're gonna go Cooper Cup.
Yeah,
wide receiver.
we got Cup.
Who's our wide receiver too? I don't know. I'm trying to think.
A lock of Cooper Cup's hair, because like there is nobody else.
Is Puka? What's Puka classified?
That's not Puka.
He's
Wait,
not-
hear me out.
Puka
He's not
the
like-
Coop.
hear me out.
You're gonna ask me
Hear me
if
out.
he is
Does
100%
he
Caucasian?
check? Does he check African
No,
American
he
on the
does
census
He
bureau?
damn sure don't check white.
He don't.
So then, if you ain't black, then what are you? I'm just saying.
A Pacific Islander. He's a Pacific Islander. He might be a last.
Real quick before we, I think it might be Anthony. Is there another option out there? Hunter Renfro.
He's not even a slot. He's still playing. He's like he's your third receiver.
He's your third.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. Anybody else?
It's, I guess it's Adam Thielen.
Yes, it is Adam Thielen. Okay, so tight end is, I think, Travis Kelce. You got George
Yeah,
Kittle.
Travis
You
Kelce.
got Mark
Oh
Andrews.
shoot, he's got two of them.
Not Henderson.
I would say
You got
Kelce.
Tyler.
I would say
TJ
Kelce.
Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson.
What are
That's
we
what
talking
I'm
about?
I'm going Kelce.
Kelsey is the best tight
It might be
end.
low. It might be low.
Kelce.
All right, let's go
That's
Kelce.
not crazy,
Let's go Kelce.
y'all. Kelsey is the guy.
It's okay.
Center, Jason Kelce.
Yeah,
Right.
Jason Kelce.
So if we went guard, who you
Zach Martin.
Zach Martin and Andrew, not Andrew. Who's the guy that plays for
I was gonna say Whitworth.
Obviously, we were
I was thinking we were too,
I'm playing.
plays for the Titans.
Oh, he's a tackle though.
Is he a tackle
He's a
now?
tackle. I was talking about freaking. I'm just saying, he's a tackle though. He would have to be a left tackle.
Penei Sewell. What about that? Is he?
When they switch for why he's not.
Oh, yeah, I would say.
not
He's
getting.
not here. What's up with you?
Yo, you're not getting.
Jordan Mailata. He's not.
I'm saying though.
Right there, Warren Johnson.
Lane Johnson,
Yeah,
right?
Lane
right.
Johnson.
Tackle Lane Jackson.
Who's
You can say Dickerson
no, who's
at the other guard. At the
the
other
other guard? And then
Dickerson.
the guy from the Packers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other
Yes.
tackle.
We all know you're talking about, but he's left
Yeah.
tackle.
Left tackle.
Yeah.
So we got our line.
Okay.
The offense is looking.
Our offense
is good. I ain't gonna lie.
Offense is looking good.
They're-
Offense is
The O
looking.
line and the running back is 30. The O line and the running back is 30.
Quarterback good too.
Quarterback
Quarterback
is
is 32. Tight end.
They're not strong.
30.
They're not strong receiver. That's all. That's all. People.
They not strong at one
Oh,
receiver.
God.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, Cooper Cup is elite.
Yeah, he is. He gonna get open.
So we going
Defense.
Yeah. Oh, y'all.
Well, defensive
You got
line.
Max
you
Crosby.
You
You got
got
Max Crosby.
no. You got T.J. Watt.
You got
J. Watt.
Max Crosby on the other side.
Nick
Bosa.
Nicholas John Bosa.
Oh, you
Okay,
got
so that's you got our ends. You got our edge rushers.
is the tackle. Oh,
I feel like it's a bunch of them.
but I don't know.
how.
None of them.
Could we put defensive ends at defensive tackle? Can we?
We're gonna have to.
Can we
You have
show
to.
Well, Crosby,
Max
that's
Crosby.
Crosby.
That's Crosby played
Yeah,
that.
yeah, Crosby.
Joey Bosa?
Joey Bosa could probably play inside. But then put
He
Max
was
Crosby. Put Max
He was
Crosby.
super small.
They-
And
they-
outside.
they- you know, they'll stop the
in the
run.
middle, he was super small.
Yeah, we might
Okay.
Canal.
Keep going.
Where we had linebackers in that.
Dangerous? You're not playing. I mean,
But, if he was.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you put.
you can say Van Der Esch. You can say, oh no, the bull from Detroit, the rookie bull. He actually nice.
Hutchinson.
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 No, he's on the line.
He's on the line though.
You're right. Oh, he's my linebacker.
He's linebacker.
Oh, you my Rick?
No, the bull. He was starting. He the first rookie pick.
Another pick?
In Detroit. I forget his name.
You talking about Henderson?
No, he the linebacker. He started linebacker for Detroit. But I'm gonna say Van Der Esch and then.
What
outside,
about well, I know he played with us though. But what about Singleton?
linebacker over that. No, he's not better than Van Der Esch.
No.
You need outside linebackers unless we go on 3-4.
Well, we've already did 4, so unless we go.
And we can go through. And it's easier to go 3-4.
No, they got better defensive linemen. They got linebackers. I think you got to go.
But you got a defensive line that can play linebacker like TJ. You got TJ can play. TJ can play. Motherfucking.
We gotta put him on the line. We gotta put him on the line.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
We're definitely playing the
Crosby
4-3.
probably could play.
We're definitely going 4-3.
But
Our
the
only
tank,
hope
Right
here
here,
is
the only way
attacking
we're
the
going
quarterback.
4-3. Yeah. We gotta go 4-3.
All right.
I don't.
no, I like Logan Wilson.
For
Linebacker.
Yeah,
okay.
Linebacker.
I'll give you that.
Cincinnati.
I'll give you
I
that.
ain't mad at that one. I ain't mad at that one.
Secondary, I don't got you.
Well,
Secondary, I
so
don't
safety,
know.
I got Harrison Brown.
Oh, from the Vikings.
That's it.
That's it.
No, no, Blanky shit.
Blankenship might make the full.
You have to. You have to.
Ain't no quarters though.
That's
So
just-
at corners, I feel like we gotta have Chris McCaffrey. Cooper Kupp.
Sure.
I don't know.
I need y'all out here.
They gotta play both ways.
Coach, give me 2. Give me 2.
I don't know.
I think the last Caucasian quarterback was the guy that
Jason Seymour?
possibly. It might have been
Easily Jason
And that's the
Seymour.
only reason we knew it, because he was the only
Oh,
one.
right there. I don't know. Quarterback. Dang.
There's no white corners, bro. We're not gonna find him.
It would be impossible.
I'm
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't care who we put on the black receivers.
Mhm.
This white the cornerback
Yeah,
core
they
gets
get
smoked.
cooked. We gotta get to the pad. We gotta blitz and we gotta get to quarterback.
Y'all better hurry up. Y'all better get
Our
there.
only hope
It
is
ain't-
that the
Max Crosby better be in there fucking swimming and shit.
is who we playing against, right? Because here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out who you playing with. You gotta get to the quarterback. Okay. Punters, I think we gotta pick. I think we got on lock.
Yeah.
We got the punters on lock. We got the kickers on lock. You know what I'm saying? Long snappers, we win that battle easily, right? Okay. I feel like we did a good job here. I feel like we competitive. Our offense gonna put up points.
Offense was good.
Offense gonna put up points.
They're gonna run the ball.
Our offense gonna put
They're
up
gonna
points.
run the ball.
They are going to go.
No.
They got Kelsey and they got and Cooper Cup.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The Adam Thielen is a pretty good possession to see.
Cooper about to get super tired. Yo, you're an idiot. That gotta be the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
They're not gonna market it. They're gonna market for
Where
the
you touched it the first time.
Yeah,
Well, why is he there?
Yeah, why he's tripping?
No, if he didn't have possession, they could.
No, he just smacked it though.
Yeah,
You can't smack it that way.
But why are they still down there?
Yeah,
All right,
He's like,
let's put together the
Monstars.
African Americans.
Jesus.
It's hard for you.
Yeah, we go argue. Or so
you have no line.
Here's the thing. That's the
We have
problem.
zero line.
So wait. So
we just gotta
Punter
start
or
putting
kicker.
tackles.
We got tackled.
We just gotta put tackles
We
at
got
guard.
guards. Everybody has some guards.
We gotta put the tackles at guard.
So here's wait. Let me finish. These same Hawaiians, right? That we can they count? Because no, why would they?
Everybody's not white.
Look at everybody.
Everybody's not white.
No, it's the
Yeah, I feel
paper-
like
it's
it's
the
the
paper-
opposite. I
it's
feel
the
like
paper
everybody's
bag
not
test.
black is white.
It's the paper bag
Everybody
test.
who's not white.
That's not what Americans do. That's not what Americans
Who's our
do.
quarterback? Is it Lamar Jackson or is it Jalen Hurts? Actually, it's
Patrick
wait,
Mahomes.
it's Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes.
He's mixed.
Nah, Patrick.
He's mixed.
Whenever you
I know.
mix with black,
You gotta explain
black-
to
you know why
He
he black.
actually is.
So
Patrick
Patrick
Mahomes.
Mahomes is
His dad is louder than his mom. That's for damn sure. So we own Patrick Mahomes at this point.
Who's not running back? Who's not running back?
Everybody's not
I mean,
white.
I'm gonna say that's a bad-
I'm gonna say Chubb. My bad.
Nicholas
Chubb.
Chubb.
But Chubb right there, never mind.
I was
So
like,
we
said everybody
Oh,
know better.
yeah,
I was like, Chris, you cool?
I
I was like, you
was
cool?
thinking Browns my head.
I was like, you
He
alright?
took that joint off so
So
I
easy,
did,
like,
I did.
It's like Kareem Hunt came through and rolled off into some.
Chubb, I'm sorry, Chubb.
Nah, I don't like Chubb.
Chubb is the best. Chubb is the best. running back.
Not best running back, bro.
Alvin Kamara.
Chubb
No.
is the best running back.
I think
McCaffrey
the
is Chubb.
versatility.
If Chubb don't get hurt this year, he leads the league in rushing.
Nah, I don't like that.
Jonathan Taylor.
Not Jonathan Taylor. But you ignoring Josh Jacobs. You ignoring
Josh Jacobs
Joe
is
Mixon.
absolutely ass.
It's not better than Chubb.
John
Chubb
Mixon,
is not none of them better than Chubb.
Nah.
None of them better than Chubb.
I like Joe Mixon, but I'll take Chubb.
Not
I like Chubb.
We're going Nicholas.
You
Yeah,
look
I
at
like
Chubb's numbers.
Who's our fullback? Is there a black fullback in the league? But that means we just got to put offensive lineman back there. So
No, he went up back there.
that can they block?
Henry. Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry can't block.
It don't matter. He ain't got to block. He can do fullback job.
Shit, Chubb might have to block. We could put.
That's a big boy.
Fucking,
I'm trying. I'm Derrick Henry.
yeah.
Who's our tight end? Is it Evan Ingram?
Nah.
Juco.
No, Kyle Pitts.
Kyle
Pitts
Pitts.
is ass.
He's not
No,
it.
I ain't gonna lie. No,
trash.
no.
He has a horrible
Kyle
quarterback.
Pitts
He has a horrible quarterback.
Okay, but I can't determine. He's out of control.
Did they really mark it at the other
I don't know
spot?
what they did.
No,
but like,
they commented on it now.
he clearly did it.
clearly
And
did
they're like, oh shit.
He clearly hit the damn man.
Is that a flag though?
Why is that a flag? But anyway, I like who's our tight end?
Who's
No
better,
fan.
who's better than Kyle Pitts?
Evan Ingram's better than Kyle Pitts.
No, he's not.
This season he is.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's compared.
Hold up. I'll look it up.
He's struggling at tight end right now.
No, he's not. Because I think
Oh, David Njoku.
In Juku?
I see Juco.
Okay, we can say David.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it
I
either.
don't hate it.
Yeah, we can go David Njoku.
I don't hate it.
Well, wow.
Yeah,
Evan Ingram's balling this
He
season.
does.
What about Darren Waller?
What's this?
Wow, hasn't been good this season.
We don't have no quarterback. That's what I'm saying. We
What's
guys don't
that?
have quarterbacks, so it's
I,
hard.
I don't even know. What's this? Illegal
Delay
touching?
game.
Delay game. He down the ball.
Yeah, I know what it is. Touch the ball.
Doesn't that down the ball?
That's new. It's all new to me.
Who do we? Let's make our pick. We want that Darren Waller's in the mix.
Darren Waller.
Yeah,
Darren Waller. I'm going Darren
I'm
Waller.
going Darren Waller,
I'm
too.
going Darren Waller. I'm going Darren Waller. I like Darren Waller.
I like Darren Waller over Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Who's our receivers?
Tyreek. Justin
I
Baker.
think
Tyreek and David.
Deal. I'm with Tyreek Davis too.
Yeah, I mean, I know you want Jamar, but like
I'll probably
Tyreek
go
and David.
Jamar.
Jamar would be on slot. He can play the slot.
Jamar can be the slot.
Jamar would, if anything, JJ would be the slot, or Tyreek would be the slot.
Tyreek would probably be the slot. Tyreek would be the slot.
Tyreek could maybe, but
Even outside, I'm going to take Tyreek speed and
But he can still kill it in the
I
slot.
think
Tyreek will kill it. in the
First,
slot.
all three of them will kill it in slot.
He'll kill it.
Either one is going. I don't care who you got to shot.
But those are
Jamar big,
them
JJ route runner, and Tyreek is just. Too fast.
Who's our offensive line? Who's our center? Do we have a center?
No, I don't.
We gotta put a running back in center. We might have to put
Is we punting it?
And they give him a 5-yard.
I don't care. What the hell's
I don't
happening?
know what's going on.
That's not down in the ball.
Yeah, I'm confused.
How's that? How do you not down the ball like
I
that?
think they're confused on that too.
I don't know.
But we'll get.
Like if I had to down the ball, I would touch the ball.
Man, who-
I don't got to
who
possess it.
is center?
That's
Matt
weird.
Center. Only one I knew, one Bex I knew. I know
I
that.
don't think one exists.
No, it's got to be somebody. You just don't know who.
That's tough. I don't know.
I don't think there is
I
one.
don't know. Let's circle the wagons.
Yeah, you look at that.
Who's our tackles?
Going through it.
Trent Williams,
Trent Williams,
Yeah, Trent Williams.
Tyron Smith.
Tyron Smith.
Yeah, actually.
Trent Williams, Tyron Smith.
Yeah, those are your top two.
Who's our guards?
Guard, you got what's the name? Freaking Tyler Smith. Guard, left guard, and
I mean, I guess you could give it to him if you want to.
Hey, I mean, he's literally been destroying everybody.
But yeah. But I can't think of no other guard.
I can't even know the guard either.
That's it. Tyler Smith.
I can't think of no other guard.
Guys, we got a block. Bosa, TJ
I
Watt,
would say that.
Max Crosby, and we better fight our line.
We talking about how the defensive line was small. We ain't got to run the block.
Not a
motherfucker.
single motherfucker, unless they come from the outside.
No, I like our tackles.
Who's the guy from Who's the guy from New York?
He could
Oh,
have a
it's
name,
about,
but I don't know.
Is he a tackle? Is he a tackle?
Every no, it's
He's
a
a tackle. He's a tackle.
all
He's a
tackle.
tackle. There's
He's
not
from
a
Alabama.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
a
tackle.
tackle.
Okay.
I mean, we just put him at guard.
Let's
Yeah, we put
a pin in
we put Ken Jerkins at Eagles put the center at guard. We could put somebody at guard.
We could just.
We got to make center. So
let's put a pin on there. Let's jump to the defense. Who's our defensive ends? We're gonna come back to it. We're gonna circle the wagon. Why you figuring it out? Why you figuring
You got ready?
There you go. Lincoln Tomlinson.
Lincoln Tomlinson?
Yeah,
Or the Jackson?
The guard.
He's not that good.
I mean, you give it to
They
them.
know
All right.
everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
At least somebody knows the
They know how to play it.
Lakers are 4-49.
Well, you got Gabe Jackson.
Yo,
Seahawks.
yo,
Put anybody.
you see how they change the name all of a sudden? Yo,
Push sneak.
the NFL is fucking wild, dog. The push sneak now.
So okay, let's go defensive line. Who's our defensive ends? I think
Reddit?
Danilo. No.
I think Reddit.
I'm going Miles Garrett.
Okay.
I'm going Miles Garrett, and I'm going Danilo Hunter.
Nah, I'm going Reddit.
Danilo Hunter got more sacks.
It don't matter. Reddit
Yeah, but I like Reddit. I like Reddit more than I like Hunter. I like
more sacks than him in both
I like the way he
years.
plays.
Yeah,
it.
both years.
I'm talking about over their career. They were drafted about the same time.
This year. That's it.
I like the way Reddit plays.
I can't go Reddit. I would go Danilo. Hunter.
No, I'm going Reddit.
I'm going Parsons.
Oh yeah, you know what?
I thought we were going to.
You're right.
I'm going to put that line.
I'm not putting that linebacker. I want him at linebacker. I want him at defensive end.
Okay.
I'm going.
All right, you know what? Yeah, because I'm thinking of the linebackers. Yeah, I'll put okay. Yeah, Parsons.
That's the whole
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Absolutely right.
Who's who? Reddit Parsons?
No. Parsons and
And Miles Garrett.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Tackles?
That's nasty.
Tackle. I'm going Carter and
Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not going Jones.
That D line is ridiculous.
Not
No,
going
I'm definitely going.
Who you going?
I like
I'm going
Jalen
Javon Hargrave over Jalen Carter.
I don't know. It's early. I don't know.
What's
Yeah,
good?
but
they never-
I don't know.
Better in every
Nah.
category.
Is he though? Like,
What
he?
isn't he not better than me?
Oh,
More sacks, more tackles for loss. And I wouldn't even go him. I would actually go the young boy, the boy from Tampa Bay, Vita Vea. Where I actually would go.
You can't have him.
Actually, I might go.
Vita Vea.
I might go Cameron Hayward.
I would go Cameron Hayward.
Then think about it. I might go Cameron Hayward.
I was gonna say we can't have him
Over Jalen Carter.
Hayward is Jalen Carter is Jalen
I would go.
He's really good, but like I don't know. But now that we're naming other people, like
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not good, but he's not.
I might go Hayward.
let's go Hayward. Let's go Hayward.
I'm going Hargrove. This numbers.
His numbers is crazy.
He's really good.
No, he's really great. He came from Pittsburgh to
Look
the
at-
Eagles.
let me look
Oh
at-
my God! Pittsburgh Eagles.
Who's our linebackers?
You got back.
Oh, freaking Warner.
Frederick.
Fred Warner is definitely.
Fans and bust.
Yeah, that
Break
Oh, yeah.
Roquan Smith.
Definitely
Absolutely.
Our defense is
Who's our third linebacker?
You got
three. Yeah, Fred, Roquan.
I got trouble.
We're both from Baltimore.
Devin White.
Roquan.
Okay.
I actually would go through.
No. I think
I like Greenlaw, but I don't know.
I think either who's
Who about the way?
the boy from Tampa Bay?
Washed.
The boy named Tampa Bay.
Washed too.
He
He got bench.
Right?
He got bench. That way got bench.
What about Patrick Queen?
Patrick Queen.
What Zaire Franklin? Bro, this is
Yeah, Zion Franklin, the Colts. Yeah,
Oh,
Colts.
That was one that got what's the name knocked out of there. He lead
No.
tackles, ain't
he is.
he? Yeah.
You know what I like too though? CJ Williams. Always in
Oh, I like
CJ.
CJ. I would take Zion.
CJ
I would take Zion Franklin.
I'll go Franklin.
Who's our corners? Jalen Ramsey. I still like Jalen.
I like Jay Alexander.
And I think this is my two right.
Give me
Pat
Sertain. Give me Sertain.
Sertain and Sauce.
Give me Sertain.
I
Give me Sertain.
I want
Sertain
Ramsey and
Sauce.
if you say healthy and Jair Alexander.
Nah,
I want Ramsey and Sertain.
I would like
I think it was
Sertain and
Sertain
Sauce. I like
and Sauce.
Sertain and Sauce.
Sertain and Sauce.
Over.
Sertain and Ramsey.
Sertain and Sauce. Sertain and Sauce.
Sertain and Ramsey.
Yes, I'm taking Ramsey.
Have you ever seen Sauce get dominated?
He got crazy.
I get
Last
Sertain
week,
and Ramsey.
this week,
Who's cooking?
Miami.
No, not
Hey,
cooking.
Wake
Miami's
up Sauce.
Yo, the Eagles are just like
Sauce, though.
grinding them down. They're not even doing nothing crazy.
Who's our safeties?
Jamal Adams.
Oh, no.
Hell to the no.
Hell,
Stop doing
terrible.
that shit.
Adams absolutely
Jamal
not.
Adams is
He's horrible.
god awful.
He's horrible. Jesse Bates.
Who's a
Jesse
wolf?
Bates.
Derwin
Derwin James.
Derwin
Stop doing
James.
that shit.
I like Derwin James.
Their names
Because they can't wait to this man's
I like
face
Derwin
off.
James.
Jesse Bates.
That's what I said. I like Jesse Bates and maybe Derwin James.
So you got the listen. We got the rosters. We'll put it out there. Y'all let us know who. Shout out to Rashid Menhall. All right, now let's talk about Dallas. Let's get after this one. Let's get after this one. It's nasty work. Nasty work.
Offside.
They never call it though. That's crazy.
Offside.
Lane Johnson.
No, that's offside, clear as day.
Lane Johnson goes off to every play.
Yo, he's not that
False
fast.
start. That's on top. Watch his false start. There we go. Boom.
Yo, he's so offside.
It's so clear, and they never throw the flag, bro. I never understood.
Yo, he's offside.
Okay,
in the mud.
explain it. Explain the loss. You're not gonna say excuses. Explain the loss.
All right, explain the loss.
Nah.
You gotta. It's a.
So we look.
All right, so I
explain
say
the loss.
we
did
they
not-
decided to run the ball. They attacked whatever our weakness was. They ran the ball, and not only did they run the ball, they ran it with ease.
And we literally did not adjust
Did not
to
adjust
it at all.
once they broke, like the one time I think he was stopped at the 2, but then pushed the he pushed the team like another 8 yards. That's why I'm like, oh, we can't stop them.
Ran the ball, broke 19 tackles. Listen, we were in position to make the play
and then
every
when
time.
we
and they
did key on the
didn't.
running back, Josh Allen would take these on and run with it. So it's like, yeah, they found a formula. They found a formula. And so
What happened to your offense though? What happened to that part?
Yeah, that's a
So-
So that
So-
they through 40.
So like once you up by 14, like you pretty much like you know what you're doing. You got past the game.
They predicted it. They
like
knew where we were
you
going.
can't, you
and
can't,
keyed
you
in
don't,
on
you
it.
ain't worry about Tony Pollard. Like all you gotta do is play zone. You had, if you look, they had 2 safeties. Once they was up by 14, they just had 2 safeties and the linebackers moved back and just said keep everything in front of you.
How they call false start? All they did is line up.
Yeah,
And they did a good job. They did a good job. They shut the offense down.
They owed y'all one. Lane Johnson.
But one thing you learn though, when the Cowboys
one
is
thing you
down,
learn?
when the Cowboys, we can't afford to be down by 14. We can't afford to be down by 20, especially against a good team like Buffalo, Philly, Miami, like San Francisco. Like we can't afford to be down early.
I'm telling you, they owed y'all one. That's
It's
a
hard
get back.
to-
It was a get back. It was a get back.
Explain the loss, right?
Mostly with Darryl, like, listen, we couldn't. They decided to run the ball, and we made no adjustments. I kept waiting for the adjustment in the second half to the run.
What was so let me ask you, when it going into the game, was that how you thought it would play? Did
Absolutely
you
not.
think they could run the ball the way they did?
I did not.
Hell no.
So
I
what
did
was
not.
the problem, and what was the adjustment that y'all
I
didn't
don't-
make?
I don't think that the problem was. I don't think that they even planned for them to run the ball the way they did.
I agree.
So there were like, and they had no ability to make the decision to change it because then they were worried. I think we were worried a lot about Diggs getting deep on us, and
That was
Yep.
I ain't worried about that.
He was in his 30 too.
yeah. No, honestly,
But I think that like that was it, and then like offensively, we got behind in points, and like, to that, like again, like Darryl said, like we have to throw the ball. We know, and they know that Dak wants to throw the ball to CeeDee Lamb. They took Lamb away. Now our Ferguson going to get his, but that's your tight end. Like he's not going to blow the roof off the game. We got behind real early and we stopped tackling, defensively.
Mhm.
That's all she wrote. And then we got to throw the ball. We got to get chunk plays that we can't get because they know we're trying to get chunk plays.
if you look at the time of possession, like these niggas didn't even get the ball a lot. So like that first half, the time of possession was like half. Like they had like 80 yards of total.
They ran the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So like if you keep the ball out of Dak's hands for like the first entire half and they'll have 80 yards and all you do is keep running and they know you can't stop the run. Like it was actually genius because they seen. So this is the thing I was worried about. Jonathan Higgins got hurt in the game against Philly. So he gets hurt against Philly. That was like our main defensive like run stopper. We drafted this one bull hoping to stop the run. This was his first start. This was his first start of the whole season. And clearly they was like, oh, he's his first start. Let's test ball. Exactly what they did. And they just ran right at him.
We're not going. I hear you.
But it wasn't just him though.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying we're not gonna do that.
No.
We're not gonna do that.
No. Come with it. So number one, put it like this. So not only was Jonathan Hankins out, because Van Der Esch is hurt, you have a safety playing linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So Bull Bell, I think he missed maybe 15 tackles alone. So like the safety playing linebacker, he missing tackles. Then Malik Hooker's out. So Javon Curtis is trying to play free safety, and he's a horrible free safety. He's better at playing like more of a linebacker. He probably should have switched it. But I think part of it was personnel, and on top of that, like this is a great game plan by the Bills. Like a great game plan.
Chris, speak to
Destroy it, sure.
Speak to the loss, Chris.
Belt to ass.
Was what the ass?
Belt to ass.
Elaborate.
No pants.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, but keep going. No,
No, I'm saying all they did. I mean, they dominated the ball, absolutely dominated the ball, and put pressure on Dak Prescott. Like I ain't gonna lie. If I need, yeah, absolutely.
9 plays of 33.
That's it. I'm saying you dominate. You run the
17 minutes.
if you run the ball, you dominate the time of possession. Then you, eventually you're gonna win the game. Like that's just what it is. Like you got the ball away from their best player. That's what it
And
is.
you run out of time.
You run out of time, and then you score every time you get the ball. They don't. You win the game.
So Dallas is
They scored damn near every time they touch the ball.
Chris, you throw some flame on your fire. Let's see if I can get you amped up.
They cheated us. They just cheated us though. He called false start. Nobody did anything.
Dallas' record, Chris,
Motherfucker.
against teams with winning records is 1-5. Speak to it.
One time against us, that's all. And
That's all right.
and
I mean,
that's
1-4.
1-4. That's going to be that's a division game, so it's always going to be still a good game. Listen, they beat who Inferno, right? And then when there's somebody that's good at Inferno, they just can't do it.
Darryl, let me throw this one at you. Dallas at home, 7-0.
And at home, they
On the road, I can't remember what it is, but it's really
It's bad. Yeah,
It's bad. And the difference in terms of how they play is different. Speak to that, Darryl.
I have no idea what's happening. Like these ninjas just are. I don't know if they're scared away. They shrink. I don't know if they just don't. I don't know what the heck is going on with away games. I don't know. I literally have no answer. And honestly, is part of me is happy that the away games and the tough games is happening now because they got 3 games to figure it out. Because once it's playoff time, you're going to be playing away. Like we don't have no we're not in a position to get home with advantage for throughout the playoffs. So whatever this away game stuff is that y'all dealing with, figure this crap out right now. Like Miami's definitely going to be a metric to say, can we play in the playoffs? Like that's definitely going to be a metric. If we lose every away game, I probably will be 1 and done. So we gotta figure out. I have no idea why, but we just gotta figure it out. I have no idea.
All right, thoughts on that same topic. Difference between y'all at home and the way. Is it how they call the plays? Is it how they scheme it up? Is it just the pressure that can come from playing at home or away?
I don't know. You know what? I don't think that
or is it?
I don't think our game plan changes much when we're away. I don't know.
There was a statement made that y'all won y'all Super Bowl and y'all was emotionally spent.
Hey, who did that?
A lot of people.
But I don't.
I mean, how do you owe anybody?
I give that nothing because
but playing against a divisional rival,
we would say that
massive
every
game.
we said that every year.
Okay.
We say that every year. In on both sides. If y'all beat us in a critical game, we are that was y'all Super Bowl, then y'all that's just I don't.
Do you think does anybody think there's any value to you putting a lot into the game? So like when we beat y'all, right? And then we lost 3 straight after that. Do you put any value into playing a big team on the road?
Tough games are tough games, no matter across the board.
There's definitely a measuring stick. There is all right, if I can handle this, then I can handle this when it gets to that time again because we know that 49ers are going to be there when it matters. We know the Eagles are going to be there when it matters. So, if we playing you and you beat us by 30, then it's all right, Cass need a wake-up call and need to adjust something to figure something out. So, when we beat the Eagles away and they may be just nearly as good as y'all, all right, they be capable of winning big games. But then when you go back and lose to Buffalo, then it's you back to square one again what type of team are we? Can we beat good teams or not beat good teams away? We got to figure that out. So Miami, like I said,
It's just a
Veterans thing, like,
difficulty
we
in
just gotta
finding
figure
your
that-
identity.
We
Like,
gotta figure it out. Like, I don't know why we get win. Some games we can win, some games we don't. It doesn't make sense. We gotta figure it out.
I'm with it.
our physicality isn't there. Like, we're not a physical team. I don't like
Well, we
Last week-
was against Philly. That's what
But
I'm
it's like-
saying. Like we
but
can
like,
they
yeah,
pick
so
and
like, I guess
choose.
the
They
word is
pick and choose.
consistently physical. We're not.
Yeah, like they pick and choose.
Like, we're not the Niners. Like,
George, let me ask you this. Let me throw this
Correct.
to you. Seeing how Dallas has played the last, what's it, 80, whatever, 71,
Yeah.
right? What's your thoughts on Dallas right now? Where are they at compared to your beloved Philadelphia Eagles? I know this is where you want to go with it. I want you to take it there.
If y'all lose one more game, that's it.
For what?
For the season. It's a
Yeah.
wrap.
Your season
For
over.
the season or the playoffs?
Over. I don't even think y'all make the playoffs at that point.
Damn.
They already made it.
They are
Or excuse me.
Yeah.
So y'all got the first round.
George, that was a dying moment.
I know I had a.
You're in his
That's
seat.
because I'm
I
in
don't
his
know
seat.
if it's the- It might be the seat.
It's the seat.
It might be the seat.
it's the chair.
You're right.
It might be the chair.
Plus the Eagles is on. But y'all gonna lose in the first round if y'all gotta play away.
George said they lose another game, they won't be
Y'all, if y'all gotta play away, it's over. Oh,
That's
that's
not
not
a late
smart.
How is that not a late hit? That's wild. Yo,
George, speak your piece.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, y'all said it. Every time y'all played a good team,
Eagles, and I'm gonna go. I want round robin on this. I will round robin because honestly, it's ultimately going
Still in bed.
He tackled him out of bounds. He was out of bounds. City Brown's out of bounds. I can't be out of bounds and tackle a motherfucker. Yeah.
Eagles versus Dallas. 1 versus 1. Dallas put the beat down on the Eagles. Close game in Philly, right?
Mhm.
Eagles put the beat down on Buffalo. Dallas lose to Buffalo. A lot of moving parts, right? In terms of like having to see each other. Let's say playoff time come for the third for the running back. How you feel about it, knowing what you know right now?
whoever has the home game.
You don't think Dallas can go into Philly and get it done?
I think they can. We've done it.
You don't think Philly can go into Dallas and get it done?
Well, if they playing like they play today, run the ball.
I think we can beat Philly. I think we can beat everybody. The only people I'm not really sure about is the Niners. The Niners are beating everybody.
Yeah, it ain't even been close.
We got
The
lost.
Niners are
We
legit
got
beat.
lost too.
No, but y'all beat the
Recently.
teams that are going. Y'all beat the teams in the NFC that are going to be there.
Oh my God.
So
I think it'll be tough. It'll be tough just because of the atmosphere. Of
Give me a
Philly.
percentage, Ryan. Philly versus Dallas in Philly. What's the percentage Dallas comes away with that win? 1 to 100.
49%.
Philly versus Dallas in Dallas. What's the percentage that Dallas comes away with that win? Philly in versus Dallas in Philly. What's the percentage that Philly comes away with that win?
Probably 75.
Philly in versus Dallas in Dallas. What's the percentage that Philly comes away with that win? 60.
I mean, but I think that's all fair. Like it's all fair.
home field matters.
I'm just throwing it
I'm
out.
just-
there.
and I think-
Chris
I
had them
think-
over above 60%.
But I think that that Philly
I was thinking you heard, if y'all heard.
I already said season.
that Philly playoff atmosphere would be against Dallas would be
But it
it's
didn't-
troubling to
but
go
it
into.
didn't- But it didn't affect them last time we played in Philly. We lost, but like the offense was like y'all didn't stop. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really like.
But like
I understand,
playoff
like-
atmosphere,
Like
now
granted,
like
it's not going to be as easy. Like y'all, it's hard to play in Philly. Granted, but like I don't
Something that
think
Chris
it's
said earlier, though,
What Chris said earlier.
if the defense actually looks better these last 4 games, I feel a lot better going into that game.
Yeah, I see what they look like.
I mean, they looked trash the last 3 weeks.
How you looking tonight so far?
Pretty good.
I mean, not clean.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
in the red zone right now, though.
They are.
yeah, they
Look at
moved.
that. All right. Let's get to these. Let's
Let's
get
give it to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
First, let's talk about Cam Newton. Right. He's talking crazy. Or he was talking crazy. I thought he
He
was talking
usually
crazy.
does.
But I mean, I thought here's the crazy thing. So here's for those.
You can't have a baby right now?
Yeah, you never show you crazy. No, don't say her name. Your wife might be watching. You should be
It's a
doing
new shape.
yeah.
He's a whole lot of shit.
So Cameron
It's like
Newton,
number 12.
Cameron Newton has his whole sports podcast, fashion podcast, XYZ life podcast, and on one of his podcasts he goes on and he speaks to the terms game manager, game changer, right? And he's speaking to quarterbacks currently in the league and why they're the X, Y, and Z, and where basically his breakdown was quarterbacks like Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott, Tua Tagovailoa, Derek Goff. They're not game changers; they're game managers, right? And the quarterback he named as game changers were the Josh Allen, the Lamar Allen, Patrick Mahomes. He then clarifies because he's getting pushback on a lot of people. Now he goes and he also says, which this is my part of the story that got me confused when he says Peyton Manning and Tom Brady are also just game managers. We're also only game managers, right?
Makes no sense.
Thoughts on, is there a difference? Let's define. What's the difference? Give me, what's the game changer and what's the game manager?
So a game. I do believe Jared Goff.
I don't need, don't name people yet. Don't name people yet. Just give me your definition.
Play the system. So if the quarterback play, I'm thinking a quarterback playing the system going to play. Like it's something you just you run the play and you just go about the play. You don't make anything outside the play. Like people that does things different, like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, is electrifying, and they change.
Yeah, but is that because the scheme is shitty, and like I don't have a fucking line, like so like my scheme is actually to just go out there and make me do whatever the fuck I want. Patrick Mahomes' offensive line has been shit forever.
But his scheme is shit.
But like I'm doing all this shit because I have to.
I don't know this because
It's my skill.
It's my skill. I'm a game changer. Like Jason Herbert. But that like man, is that game changer? They all man.
Justin Herbert, he says game manager.
I don't like that
So
shit. I don't like
Josh
that
Allen is
I
a game
think
changer.
I think that there's three things that game managers.
I think you're a good or a bad quarterback.
I think that game managers protect. Their concern is protecting the ball. Their concern is not taking chances. Like game managers don't take chances. Like they don't call the audible and try to throw the deep throw. If it's third and 10 and he calls the screen, they're gonna go to the screen. Meanwhile, the difference maker is gonna say, I see Tyreek 1-on-1, check. They're gonna check it and they're gonna try to make a freaking play. Like I think that the game manager runs within the system, protects the ball, and tries not to make mistakes. The difference maker to me is the guy who says, all right,
What's the changer?
I mean, he said difference maker.
He said game changer. All right, game changer.
All right. So the game changer, pretty much says, what's the clock? Like he's looking at the clock. He's looking at how much time is left. He's looking at the score. He's like, all right, who my people on the field? He's saying, yo, third down, I'm giving you the ball. He's like, he doesn't care. His decision is not subject to like what the defense is doing or like I'm going to make a play. Whether it's with my legs or what's it. No, it depends on the player.
To go to the line of scrimmage. To go to the line of scrimmage and say, I don't care what the play call is or what I'm facing, I'm going to do X. No matter what happens. Right. That's smart.
No, because who you are. Tom Brady did it.
Tom Brady did. Tom Brady said, I see what the defense is.
Right.
Wait. No, Darryl said, I'm going to explain. Darryl said, I'm going to come up and say, this is what we doing, no matter what. That's not what Tom Brady.
No, he said I'm going.
Tom Brady does say.
Tom Brady said, whatever y'all give me, I'm going to eat.
So
it's a difference. So what you said. So
Tom Brady does more than that. So Tom Brady sees Randy Moss 1-on-1. He's not worried.
But that's what the defense gives you.
Yeah,
if the defense gives anybody Randy Moss 1-on-1, that's a smart play.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm saying if there's
good
quarterback
or
bad quarterback. It doesn't matter what everybody else in the defense is doing. If you see something, then you're going to say, you know what? I know what the play is, but I see something.
But Tom Brady also would say, if Randy Moss is 1-on-1, but Wes Welker is running that dig and he wide open, I got the wherewithal to say, fuck Randy Moss, I'm going to throw this dig.
Yeah,
he did it several times.
Well, I put it like this. I know quarterbacks that take shots, and to me, they're not game managers. Like, the guys who take shots aren't game managers.
So arguably, the only game managers out there, in my opinion, are fucking backup quarterbacks. They're managing the game. every starting quarterback is a game changer. They are affecting the way that game is played. They are playing within the system, whether it's a positive system or not. Like they're playing within their means, and they're making the adjustments needed to remain a starting quarterback and to affect the outcome of that
And if
game.
they're not, then they're
Like-
getting benched.
Right, but like, okay, so then fine. But again, good and bad quarterbacks, good and bad starting quarterbacks,
Jimmy Garoppolo,
Garoppolo.
Derek Carr, and
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo.
game changers, absolutely. Because without them, their team is shit. Without them, their team is
There's
even worse.
shit with them.
Their team
So
is
they're
even
shit
worse.
with them.
Jimmy Garoppolo had a team rolling for a good amount of time without and not just a quote unquote managing that team. He was actually
Derek Carr ain't
affecting the
shit.
change of that game. Brock Purdy, who came in to manage, ended up affecting and changing the game. Like he's more than a game manager.
All depends on who it is. Man.
If I throw you in there at backup like that, I just need you to chill for a bit. Like that's like I don't know. I don't agree with that. It's good. There's good and bad. That's it. Good and bad starting
George,
quarterback.
you got thoughts on this one, George? Game changer versus game manager.
They don't care.
Nope.
I ain't too bad in your DK.
Backup quarterback.
So
Game managing. Because he didn't see that shit and he should have fucking threw that shit up top.
here's where I stand on it, and this is my take on Cam and his topic, right? I feel like Cam was elite for a period of 1 year. I'll give him 2. I'll say he was elite 2. His rookie 2, 3, right?
All right, that's fair.
What my bigger issue is when you are somebody like Cameron Newton, right? You don't consider elite traits that other quarterbacks might have that you
don't have.
Right? So here's my instance. So processing a defense and being able to get to your third, fourth read is elite quarterback.
I agree.
Yeah.
He does not
He had never
value
gotten there.
he does not
never
value that because he's never been able to do it. And this is not and people want to say this is a shot at Cam, but it's a fact. Like
that wasn't his
like,
skill set.
that wasn't
It
his skill set. His skill set was give me the ball, I'm gonna make it work, which is also an elite game changing trait. There's multiple things you can do elite, but he didn't value. So when he's naming Dak Prescott, he's naming Brock Purdy, he's naming Peyton, he's naming quarterbacks that do things that he could never do. Right? And when he's naming the Josh Allens and the Patrick Mahomes, that's the shit, that's the world he lived in.
Yeah.
Right? So of course so it makes sense. And it's not like cool. You got some of the things you say have merit, some of the things you don't know. So like but to Ryan's point, game changing is affecting the game.
Being
Period.
effective in a game. Like,
Right? So like even Peyton Manning, let's say Peyton Manning, right? Peyton Manning wasn't he threw a lot of passes. He wasn't running around like a chicken with his head cut off. You know what I'm saying? But he made the right read when the right read needed to be made. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And if I have a game changing wide receiver against somebody else,
We're doing even better.
Wait, to
We're better off.
Daryl's point, if I got Randy Moss against Rashad Mendenhall, let's throw his name on it because I know he plays on
Yeah,
it.
okay.
I'm going to throw to Randy Moss.
Right.
But if Randy Moss is lined up man to man against Darrell Revis, I might think twice about it. If I am a game changer,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I still might throw to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference to
I'm
me.
tell you now, if Randy Moss lined up 1-on-1 against who the hell it is, I'm throwing to Randy Moss.
And it happened, and it didn't work a lot. It didn't work a lot. It was a bad decision sometimes.
Not 1-on-one.
It was. Darrell Revis
Darrell
Revis slapped Randy Moss.
I didn't mean 1-on-1.
Go look at the tape.
There's a
Go look at
There's a tape where Randy got the reason why
You're
he
better
just
off
like
doing it
this
than not.
and just burns Revis.
Yeah,
That was his Revis.
And there's also a tape
I'm better
where
off
Revis-
doing it than I'm not.
And Revis had to pull up and he grabbed his hands.
I'll give it a shot. Look,
But I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying,
give it a shot.
the game changer to me is the one that makes the best decisions to get you in position to win. So here's my pushback, right? So the people he named, right? The Josh Allen, not Patrick Mahomes, but I want to say Patrick Mahomes, but the Josh Allen and Lamar Jacksons of the world. A lot of times they put their teams in bad positions that they have to then make excellent plays to get out of.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not factor that part in, right? Like, a Peyton Manning can give you a 17-play drive right down the field. Boom, 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 boom.
And they give you a pick.
It was a game changer as well.
But he
I
give you a
I
pick.
think there's different variations of game changers. I think they can all be game changers, right?
For sure.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying? And again, like to me, like I think Cam just doesn't value. Are we all?
You don't value.
I don't think he don't value
pocket pass.
some of the things that he couldn't do.
I agree. He can't recognize those traits because there's not something that he could ever really.
We go back to
What you want to do? What you want to take it back there?
let's talk about these LA Clippers. Clippers.
He didn't say Peyton.
Huh?
He didn't say Peyton. He said NBA. But before he said take it back to Peyton, you're like, let's
No,
talk
I
about the
said-
Clippers.
I said NBA.
I thought he said Peyton.
Talk
I was like, what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Clippers on a 7-game win streak.
I beat that.
And it is blowing Indiana out and in my favor.
The NBA is. I ain't gonna lie to you. NBA has lost the luster in the regular season.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Because
like-
of that tournament,
The
No,
tournament
this
did
period.
nothing for me.
it didn't do
It
anything.
didn't do nothing for me. And then the second part of it,
Was watching it though.
I tried.
I'm still
I
trying
tried,
to
bro.
understand it. Like, I'm still confused by
I
it.
tried, bro.
Ain't probably gonna have my time.
I'm still confused by it this tournament. But yeah, okay. But the Clippers, like,
Let me find out.
I just don't see like I feel like the NBA is in trouble. I feel like the NBA is in trouble,
what the hell did they call?
right? I feel like the NBA once LeBron James and Steph Curry retire, the NBA don't got a face. It should be Giannis, but Giannis, you know, being
Why?
being a
So-
foreigner, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna get the love he is. So then you got jokers, but they can't be the faces. You don't have a face.
Nah.
You don't have a front forward
Yeah,
player.
what's the name? When
Mian.
Miata.
Wembanyama. He's
No,
still foreign.
no, he's not there. Who's the
And he
face?
speaks French.
Who's the face? Who's the next LeBron James in the NBA? It was supposed to be Zion, but he ate
It's
half of New Orleans,
He ate his way through nowhere.
eating all the po' boys. My man ate all the po' boys.
He ate the Saints and the Pelicans.
All the po' boys.
I got him.
Who's the next face in the NBA, Chris?
American?
I mean, who
Jason
can?
Taylor?
That's
Really is nobody.
but Jason Tatum has failed every time he gets up to the pressure situation.
Uh-oh. And I feel like they're trying to give it to. They try. Well, I mean, we were talking. They trying to give it to Tatum.
In Boston,
Jason Tatum is in their 7th, 8th, 9th year.
Is he that old?
They're 10 in the league.
You been in the league that long?
He's still young, but I'm just saying, like LeBron James came in and took over the league by storm. He got drafted the same year Markel Fultz.
Right.
So what we talking about? This year after Ben Simmons, 6 years.
Yeah. I don't know. It's tough. There's nobody. I can't see. The NBA is going to end up having to do something.
What player is polarizing enough that they can leave whatever team they're on and half the fan base goes with them?
Yeah.
Correct. But Giannis will never get that publication because he's a foreigner. So
I don't know about that.
I don't think. I think he. If Giannis,
Tony Parker was the face of the league for a while.
Tony Parker.
Fuck, I-
What league was you watching?
I feel like a hot
You
second, like
watched
he was
Euro,
the guy.
You was watching FIBA.
Nah, for like a hot second, like Tony Parker was the guy.
Never the face of the NBA, Ryan.
Maybe not the face, but like he was.
Tony Parker was never anything for the NBA. He was Tim Duncan's sidekick.
Tim Parker or Tim Duncan's a foreigner. It's the U.S. version.
Darren, what's your thoughts on who's the next face of the NBA?
There's no one. I mean, honestly, before Ja got into his nonsense,
Yeah,
was
it
Ja.
was working with Ja.
before Ja got in his nonsense, it could have been Ja.
Who's the next player that all the kids want to be?
Ja.
I want to be one. Ja not gonna be in the league.
I know, but they just want to be Ja.
Ja would have been. Ja
It would have been Ja.
Right
So
now,
now there's nobody.
right now.
They still
There's no kids out there like yo trying to be next Giannis.
Yeah.
No.
It is just Steph. It's just Steph.
But I said one
I
step.
know. I'm just saying, like
Okay.
it's just Steph. Like
Who
they haven't even like moved
would
on yet.
step up to do it? Anthony Edwards.
But he's getting killed right now.
Andy Edwards could not.
It all depends on what
He
he
has
does.
the talent to.
It's
but
the
he
market.
couldn't.
It's the market.
That is the market.
He's in
You
Minnesota.
gotta get out of
He
Minnesota.
got him in Minnesota. He could be him.
Yeah.
But after that,
NBA is in the spot.
Let's jump back to the NFL.
somebody to make my food. Go ahead, bro. Come on.
We talk about this MVP conversation. Where we at with it? So can I make a statement? I'm gonna make a statement.
Still
NFL now
Still
going
bad.
like that.
You heard it
Still
already.
bad.
Don't you heard the argument.
We went out, it's still dead.
Brock Purdy is
That bounce
listen,
back is still in.
Brock Purdy is effectively about to break the MVP. He's about to break the MVP. Let me explain what I'm saying. They're not going to give Brock Purdy the MVP, right?
Go ahead,
going
I'll tell
to
you why
open
he's not going to break.
He's going to open it up to players that the MVP is not normally open up to. And once you open that Pandora's box, it's going to be open forever. So this is my point, right? When you hear about Kyrie, every week it's somebody different, right? They'll talk about anybody but Brock Purdy. They have the option.
I heard
Right.
about Purdy.
So
They-
I know you did, but I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about nationally people that votes, right? So here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Every week it's going to be somebody different. Lamar Jackson was an afterthought. It was supposed to be Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott. That's it. That's the only two people that got the option for it, right? Dak Prescott falls off, and now Lamar Jackson is boom, shot up. And he didn't even play well.
Who's talking about Lamar now?
Everybody.
Is it Lamar?
I haven't heard
Everybody.
of
Look at the
Lamar.
odds.
I
Look
hear
at
Lamar.
bro, look at the odds.
I've heard Brock Purdy.
It's Brock Purdy. It is Lamar.
It's Lamar.
Lamar under Brock Purdy though.
But he's shot. I'm saying the
Lamar is like 950
I'm not
and Brock
saying
is
I'm not
minus
talking about,
190.
I'm saying look at the shot.
Right.
All you gotta do, look at all the so there's Grant, and this is me saying a lot of press, right? Who speaks on the shit, right? Your Undisputed, your First Takes, your Speaks Versus, right? All these shows.
I would say right now, next week's game decides who will be in the league.
What so this is my point. How did it even get to that point, right? This is my point. So now
You know why? Because they 11-3.
correct.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
but Lamar Jackson is not playing
So,
great this season.
I just looked at 6 articles real quick. Every last one of them got Brock Purdy as number one.
Oh, you heard
I'm
it.
not saying that. I'm saying go to type in, go to YouTube, type in Undisputed, type in First Take, type in Speak First, type in all these.
But it's
shows.
more the report. It's
Wait,
more.
wait,
It's
wait. I understand it. Type in all the national media. Go to Twitter and see the bottom. I'm saying. So listen. Here's the thing. Chris McCaffrey's having a great season, right? There's nothing he's doing that's unprecedented.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
now he's all of a sudden the MVP, one of the MVP front runners. When I say he's going to break the MVP, what I mean is now people are going to allow people that normally wouldn't be in the MVP conversation to be in the MVP conversation. Tyreek Hill's going to miss 2 games, right? He's not going to break any wide receiver record now because of his injury.
Right.
And he's still going to be a top 3 MVP vote getter. That would never happen in history.
So I don't think Lamar not having a good season.
Compared to Brock Purdy,
What the? They were.
outside of wins,
You call it intentional grounding?
outside of wins, compared to Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
saying, you're right.
It's a bad call there,
But
man.
I
the
agree.
thing is, he's
I'll take it.
11. He's
They're
11
tripping right now.
3
Like, you have a receiver in the area.
wins, and he got 17 touchdowns, 7
You have a
interceptions, 5 rushing touchdowns.
I don't care where if he vacated that spot or not. Like,
Okay, he's a
there's a
rookie.
receiver
Okay.
out there.
Okay.
And they win.
And it would have passed him on the screen.
Yeah, what if you-
I don't think Lamar.
We had Jalen Hurts, so they were the top seed, and we had Jalen Hurts, and it would be forward because they was winning. Right? Am I tripping?
So,
Right?
Brock Purdy's also winning.
Right. And he's the top NFL MVP front runner.
You're missing the point. What I'm saying, Chris. So last year, let's say the same pack. Let's take Brock Purdy out of the situation. Let's say it was Dak Prescott, right? Here's what I'm saying. If it's Dak Prescott and Lamar Jackson, right? Nobody's mentioning Chris McCaffrey. Nobody's mentioning Tyreek Hill. They're not. They're just not.
But didn't last year they were talking about Justin Jefferson?
No. He was Offensive Player of the Year. Nobody ever mentioned Justin Jefferson as an MVP vote getter.
It was Patrick Mahomes and
Correct.
and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Correct. I'm saying by him being who he is, and the hate that he's going to get by his naturally being, and I'm not even saying he's going to win. I'm not saying he deserves to win. I'm saying he's going to open it up to players that would not normally the MVP would not normally be.
You don't think he deserves to win?
I think he deserves to win.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing, and let me explain it to you.
I think he deserves to win.
I think people look at MVP
Right now.
and they say if you're not the best player, you can't be the MVP. I don't think MVP is a talent. I think people are confusing most valuable and most talented.
So he just running it out.
It's called most valuable player.
But I think people are confusing it that way because they're saying Brock Purdy isn't even the best player on the San Francisco 49ers. They'll say that all the time, but the reality is he don't have to be the best, most talented. He's the most valuable because he's the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know?
You see that too?
What?
They call him bull crap.
I was definitely older.
Yeah.
He definitely older.
The intentional grounding in itself, the intentional
intentional
grounding,
grounding
number one was crazy.
He was out of the pocket. He was doing it away. He wasn't there.
But no, there was somebody there.
He threw out
Just
the
thought
pocket.
that.
He threw out that. Oh,
About what, Brock?
No, it's not even about. I'm just talking about the MVP vote.
I mean, I still
Who
think
would you vote right now, Derek? You had to pick.
if the season ended today, Brock Purdy should get it.
Yeah, I'm going Brock.
I'm just being like objective. Like if the season
Brock
ended
Purdy.
today,
No, George, you had to. Don't do that, George. Don't do that, George.
Last week I said
No. You walked in this house today. Who'd you tell me was the MVP?
I said Christian McCaffrey, but Brock's going to get it.
No, I'm not saying who's going to get. I'm saying in your mind, who's the MVP right now?
I would give it to Brock.
No. See, now you
I would
don't
give
do
it to
that,
Go with Brock.
George.
Go
Don't
with
because
Brock.
you told me something
It
totally
don't matter.
different.
He just changed his mind.
It happens.
Do that. It happens in life.
We don't change our mind on this show. We don't change our mind on this show.
He's going to get it.
I actually don't think he's going to get it. I actually don't.
I don't know why you think that.
I know. I think he should.
He's leading in every
That's
category.
what I was about to say.
I heard, but here's, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when
Ern is what say this shit so when he do get it.
I told y'all.
no, I wouldn't say that. I hope.
I
I
just
think.
peeped. That's why he picked the Rams too. Because they got to play the Rams the last game of the season.
No, I think the Rams is the Rams is ball.
Yeah.
Rams is ball.
You hedging your bets, dog. I see. It's cool. But can y'all let Jackson Smith and Jimmy get a touchdown today?
All right, let's do some picks, George. You put up the
You power rankings?
Oh, you want my power rating? We gotta sit down so you can get my song.
What
No,
happened? I don't know what
rankings.
happened. Nothing happened.
One more time.
What's
Power
happened?
rankings.
I don't know what happened. That
Because-
song is Nutty.
Darren, don't do that, man.
Nutty song.
You are listen.
Nutty song.
Your wife would not like the fact that you're a hater.
Let's take some.
All right.
She's all about empowering people. Empower me right now, Darren.
Yeah, brother. All right,
Come on, man.
When you're ready, I got the games.
Well, we're gonna run this power range real quick. So number 10. I got the Los Angeles Rams at number 10.
I'm just gonna see chart up and
No, Darryl the only person that would put the Los Angeles Chargers
I
there.
never would do that.
And number
Man,
9,
job final.
I got the Houston Texans. Texans.
Who's that?
Houston? Yeah, they won without their starting quarterback. They still in the playoff hunt. And I'm at number 10.
Who the fuck is
Because
that? Why do you have the camera on this man?
CJ Stroud come back. They a different animal.
Garcia Parra.
At number 8, I got the Buffalo Bills. 8 Buffalo Bills. I like the color. 8. I like the color of the jib, man. Who?
Wait,
Cut him his jib.
That's a saying. That's a thing.
I just didn't sound good. Didn't sound too good.
Yeah, I ain't never.
At number 7, I got the Cleveland Browns.
7.
7, the Cleveland Browns. 6, I got the Kansas City Chiefs.
6. Okay.
At 5, I got the Detroit Lions. Now that's the 4 and 3, like I said last week.
Nope.
Can switch after next week, but 4 right now, I got the Philadelphia Eagles. At 3, I got the Miami Dolphins. At 2, wait, where are Dolphins? I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
you
I was like, are we not on
I
this
was about to
list?
say you moved us up after losing.
Damn, one
I thought
loss.
we'd be at 4.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're
Man, right? Like, we're
I'm tripping. Listen, I caught it on my own. I caught my own.
10.
I got y'all in front of Kansas City. So let me run it back. Take Rams out. Rams out. Houston at 10. Buffalo at 9. Cleveland at 8. Kansas City at 7. Dallas at Detroit at 6. Dallas at 5, Philly at 4, Miami at 3, Baltimore at 2, 49ers at 1.
I like that. No, Jacksonville's probably like 11 or 12.
Yeah, they on the cusp.
Like 11 or 12.
Fair.
That's really good, Eric. I wish you on that one,
I
dog.
do what it do. George, you got them picks for me?
Yes, I so. Yes, I do. Can't even talk.
Yes, I
Yes,
so.
yes, yes, so.
Yes, I so. Yes, I so.
I'm hungry. The Saints are at Los Angeles Rams.
That's actually gonna be a good game.
Give me the
You got
Rams.
two teams fighting for the playoff.
Give me the Rams.
Rams.
Not that good, so I'm gonna go Rams.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
I'm gonna take the
Well, they are the same record. I'm going with the Saints.
All right. You got Cincinnati at Pittsburgh.
Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you just saying shit, man.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati. Buffalo at Chargers.
Buffalo.
As
Buffalo.
Indy at Atlanta.
Indy.
Indy.
Seattle at Tennessee.
Seattle.
Ooh, buddy, daddy.
Give me Seattle.
Seattle.
Tennessee.
No, they don't need to win. They don't need to win today.
At Tennessee?
Yeah, it's at
They don't need
Tennessee.
to win today.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going.
Give me Seattle.
All right, give me
All
Seattle.
right. Detroit at Minnesota.
I'm
Give
gonna
me
take
Minnesota
for the
Give
upset.
me Minnesota.
Who's Minnesota's quarterback?
It's gonna be mad upsets
It's
all.
gonna be,
Mullins?
Yeah, this gonna be a week. This gonna be a week of
Yeah,
upsets.
give me Detroit.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Minnesota. Washington at the Jets.
Jets.
Aaron Rodgers has been medically cleared to play,
Jets.
and Robert, according to Robert Saleh, he's pushing to play.
You tripping.
Yeah.
For what though? Like, I'm just to get in.
Who is this? Justin who?
Washington.
I'm going Washington.
I'm going Jets.
Yeah, I go to Jets.
All right.
Fine, give me Jets.
Green Bay at Carolina.
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Carolina.
I'll take the greenest of the
Give me
leaves.
Carolina. For the upset.
Darryl, listen, if y'all betting with us, don't ever bet with Darryl.
I'm a
Every
cheesehead.
pick, every
I'm calling every. I'm just gonna be mad upsets this week. I'm calling.
Jalen Hurts
All right.
is 9-17.
Green Bay at Carolina.
I need to keep it that.
Let's
Keep
say
it
Green
that.
Bay.
Oh, Cleveland at Houston.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Cleveland.
Give me
CJ
that.
Stroud should be back. I'm gonna take Houston.
That Stroud is back.
Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm going Cleveland.
Joe
Cleveland.
Flacco over CJ Stroud.
Cleveland Rocks.
Their
Miles
defense
Garrett
is
and them.
crazy.
Miles Garrett and the boys.
Change my mind on that. Give me Cleveland.
Defense is crazy.
Miles Garrett and the boys.
You say you look good.
I'm still going.
I said
I'm going Houston.
Oh, you
All right. Jacksonville at Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Yeah, I like Tampa Bay.
Give me Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay who?
Yo, it's gonna be
Baker
mad.
Mayfield was
This
balling.
is
Tampa
the
Bay.
time. This
Huh?
is the time. when-
Jacksonville and Tampa Bay.
This is the time where people start
At Tampa Bay.
Give me.
They both right to play on. They both
Give me
right.
Jackson. Give me Jackson.
Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna take Jackson.
Give me Jackson.
Come on, Tampa Bay.
All right. Arizona at Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm taking Chicago.
I'm
Chicago is tough
taking-
out now.
Yo, DJ Moore goes ham every game now.
Arizona.
Kyler Murray actually balling too.
Chicago. Fuck Kyler Murray.
Give me.
He about to be my new Russell Wilson.
I wouldn't.
Jesus.
But listen, Kyler Murray,
Fuck Kyler Murray.
he ain't got no receivers though.
I guess the game of the week.
Guy, little bitch.
Cowboys.
Dallas at Miami.
Cowboys.
Ain't the game of the week. It is the game of the week.
No, but
In terms of-
that.
Oh, I know why he's thinking
No, it's
that.
not the game. I mean, it's the game.
Game of Sunday.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah.
Who did they get? Oh, San Fran and Baltimore.
Yeah.
Sunday's the game of the week. Monday's Monday night.
But game of the week is just a term that you use to say.
Well,
No, they actually call it the game
I'm
of the
not
week.
right. I probably
You don't
still,
even know your opponent
I
is.
still probably rather watch Dallas and Miami than I would watch Baltimore and San Fran. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather watch that.
New England at Denver.
That's a lot of spread.
What did we
What
pick?
happened?
Which one did we pick? We didn't pick.
I thought that's
I said
Dallas. He said Miami.
Oh shit. Is that Dallas?
It's at Miami.
Miami.
I'm giving Miami.
Yeah.
Definitely. Over finding team not at Dallas. Why not?
New England at Denver.
Denver.
It's mad that I got to
Ryan?
hesitate on this.
Ryan.
Give me Denver.
Say Russell Wilson. Say you
That's
Russ.
right.
You Russ and them.
That's right.
Las Vegas at Kansas City.
Rams.
Kansas City.
Louis said Las Vegas. Oh
Yeah.
shit, I'm tripping.
He's at Rams.
Vegas just put 59 up on Kansas
And
City.
their defense is balling.
Kansas City, I guess.
I don't know, Kansas City.
That
I was
is
about
a
to say.
division game too.
And it's division game.
Give me Kansas City.
I'm going Vegas.
I hate watching it.
You going Vegas?
I'm going Vegas.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I'm
not-
going-
that's-
I'm going Vegas too.
Nah, give me Kansas City. That'd be stupid, right?
That shit-
I don't see that. He fell and got up and scored.
Scramble drills.
I don't give a fuck. You pay attention where fucking Chris McCaffrey is on the
I
fucking
hear you,
field
but it-
at all times.
But when you see Brock Purdy running, you assume you going.
I'm not worried about no Brock Purdy. I'm
That's
gonna
the
go
problem.
watch Christian
I hear you.
Yeah,
That's a
like,
smart thing to do.
Where the little white boy at? Where is he?
That's a smart thing to do.
Where is he?
Bro, what else we got?
You ain't say Vegas at
I said Vegas.
no. Oh,
Kansas City.
Giants at Eagles.
Oh, Tommy did.
Giants.
Eagles.
I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Eagles.
I'll be nice and realistic.
Buccaneers ball.
As Ern would say, the game of the week. Baltimore at San Fran.
San Fran.
Where's it at?
At San Fran.
And I fuck around and tell you that fucking Lamar Jackson hurts himself or gets hurt.
Yeah,
Lamar
I'm going
gets
San
hurt.
Fran.
Lamar gets hurt.
We got
That
closing thoughts
whack ass
on
offensive
Baltimore.
line is going to get in.
Baltimore.
We gonna closing thoughts?
Yeah, that game against freaking
Cooper Cup.
Why is Cooper Cup wide open? Why is CeeDee Lamb ever just wide open down the
CeeDee Lamb
field?
that Carolina Atlanta game
Not like that.
was just like the damn Minnesota and what's called the game. That shit was terrible.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Terrible closing
NFL.
thought. Your closing thought was as bad as that game.
Nah, it's just bad as you.
Closing thoughts. He closing thoughts about Carolina and Atlanta.
It's a terrible game.
Cowboys need to win the next.
Oh.
Cowboys got to win the next three.
Yeah, right. Like,
Cowboys got to win the next three to win.
It's terrible. Another terrible thought. We gotta do better on closing thoughts, guys. You want to think of Cowboys need to win this?
You didn't ask me about closing thoughts.
I did. You didn't say anything.
Nah, man.
What's your closing thought, Ryan?
Peanut butter and jelly's underrated snack.
Yeah,
Y'all need to get that one.
that's why I didn't ask.
It's
We want to thank y'all for joining us. This is Wins Sports
So,
every Monday, whenever George is down here. The size of the longest on 20, the size of the longest sauce. Check us out. Till then, peace.
Do say